Yo, what is up guys, this is William here, we're back in the daily video. In today's video, we'll be talking about LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some new facts coming out from Game Informer magazine. There's a special section about LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. Make sure to go check that out if you do have a Game Informer magazine. If you do not at this moment, I'd highly advise for you to. They're really good. Okay, so, as it says here, 18 levels including Force Awakens and additional content. That means I think with 18 levels, because I heard that was actually really good, that sounded really small, but I think that actually is talking about like acts or something, like the ACTS, you know, because I'm sick and it sounds really weird. I sound like I'm saying acts instead of acts. There's not a difference when I have a cold, so it's like whatever. I will say though, I guess it is going to be really lengthy because some of them take 30 minutes to an hour to complete, and I'm like, damn, okay, so I'm hyped for that. And then the additional content, which kind of means like canon stories for the moment. They're not including DLC, obviously they don't have the DLC covered at the very moment. We'll talk about DLC in another video, but for that matter, there is some DLC, like, let's use the best example, Marvel DLC. How they had a Deadpool hub world, which was pretty cool. Well, not a Deadpool hub world, I'm sorry, a Deadpool level. It was like based for him because the new movie's coming out, so there might be some Rogue Squadron, but I'm gonna cover that in another video. Okay, so then we have it says 5 hub worlds, which are Jakku, let me see if I can pronounce that correctly, Takodana Castle, which is where that Maz chick is from, Maz. Then Starkiller Base, which is, I'm sure they're only going to use portions of it because they haven't shown all of it in the movies. Well, it got blown the fuck up, so it doesn't even matter anymore. However, I don't know if you guys knew this, but the base was actually built into a mountain and then was terraformed around to have that base there. So that's how they got all like the snow and everything, but they pulled out a major plot from the story that would have shown all of that. And so it's kind of confusing to some people. It was a little bit confusing to me at the moment. There was also DQAR, which I don't know what that is. One second. So I shamefully looked that up, and I forgot that it was actually the base that, spoiler alert, well, if you're watching this, then like Star Wars The Force Awakens, just talking about anything for it is like literally a spoiler alert. So, that being said, DQAR is actually the base where Leia is at, and where Han Solo and them meet, and they have the Rebel, what is that? The Rebel Alliance base. I can't remember what it's called now. And then they also have the Millennium Falcon as a hub too, which would be really cool. Because I remember in previous games, they only had like one hub or so. And the one that I can think of right now is like the one, the Cantina, which is actually pretty cool for a DLC. Also, it says more than 200 characters. Now, I was piecing some of this together, and apparently, they're actually bringing back the entire movie before this and like in between, so that you can see the connecting parts, which means we'll see like the Battle of Endor and everything again, which will actually be really, really, really cool. It's not just going to be like remastered, they're actually going to bring a new twist to it, which means that those 200 characters, I never really realized this, but it said more than 200 characters, so there's even more than that. And there was always a basis of 200 characters. When I was looking at the Marvel Avengers and everything, there was around 200 characters, so more than that, not including DLC, because they don't exactly have the DLC mapped out for telling us right now. That could very well equal 400 if they wanted to do so, which is fucking mind-blowing. It's, you know, a little bit too much, but fucking mind-blowing, needless to say. And last but not least, it says more than 40 vehicles, including spaceships and microfighters. Now, I'm definitely not a fan of the spaceships, but I could try it. I don't know. I don't know what these could mean. at all, because I haven't really played a Lego game that's been involved with the vehicles since Batman from Nintendo DS. That's been a while ago, so I really have no idea. Next up will be some quotes and other stuff that are taken from there. There's like 3 of them. They also plan to create canon stories from The Force Awakens, like the backstory to C-3PO's Red Arm. They're also showing one about Han Solo when he goes and gets the, God, what are those called? Those weird tentacle monsters. Not hentai tentacle monsters, but those weird... God, I just said that. Straight face. Those tentacle monsters that, like his cargo. Like him hunting them down and everything. They're going to show a backstory to that. Also, as you wander around the hub, you may notice special character interactions that provide opportunities to hear their stories via gameplay flashbacks. I don't know how this is going to work out, but apparently it will show stuff like side quests to an extent and gameplay flashbacks. I don't know if they mean cutscenes or actual little gameplay levels, but apparently there's something involving that, and after every 2 main story missions or whatever, one side quest opens up. I don't know, it's a little bit unclear at the moment because the game comes out like, God, I don't know, quite a few months away. I don't know. Also it says, and last but not least, before now, there would be a set of blocks for building one thing. Okay, so you know how you'd have like a set of blocks, literally gonna say the same damn thing again. You have a set of blocks and you're building it, and it'll make some funny thing or whatever. It'll make like a cannon to shoot something, and it'll break it, and then you could go past the other object. I don't know, it's not really a good comparison. But now, for an example, he just got hit in the face. There is, like, let's say for the Battle of Endor, you can actually, there'll be like a buildable out there that they said, and like, apparently you can have a choice to do something that'll help you fight them and defend them, or you could actually like set up the movie to the Empire Strikes Back so that they'll go out there and then they'll want to watch it, so they'll stop attacking, they'll just go sit out there and watch the movie, which is totally cool. So they're gonna have like an optional set array of builds. I don't know how exactly this is gonna work, but it'll be very cool to test out and see how that works, because I just said works twice. It'll just be, I don't know, it'll be really funny because there's more opportunities, and yes, that's perfection right there. So that's really kind of all I have. Also in the story, not in the story, sorry, in the interview they talk about how, you know, TT Games, which is the ones who created this, their take with mature games is try and make it funnier, and before, back then, they'd have like little X's on their eyes, or they break apart because, you know, it's Legos. So with this one, they're gonna try and make it funny. Like, you know how Finn, in the beginning of it, he gets like red, not red, I'm sorry, like a bloody handprint smeared across his face. Well, what's gonna happen in this is someone's gonna throw like a fruit and it's gonna hit his face, and it's gonna be extinguishable because there's gonna be this green slime on his face, which is entirely actually pretty damn creative and cool. I don't know how they're supposed to do in the Han Solo thing, but it's not supposed to be as dark. Like, he might fall to pieces, or there might be some other different case. I don't know. It'll be really cool to test that out. We're coming to a close here. Let's see. I was just reviewing some of this, and I forgot that I had said the Empire Strikes Back randomly, but it's actually Return of the Jedi. I just had a feeling that the Empire Strikes Back sounded better. So I guess that'll go to a wrap. I really want to talk about the DLC soon, because I love speculating. So this is Alice of Flame, and I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get that road to 400 going. Whoop whoop. This is Alice of Flame, and I'm out. Peace, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. I can't do a high-pitched voice now. Ugh.